Hello everyone, this is part 2 of the new moon reading. We're going to go ahead and tap into the energy right now, what's going on. It does seem a little heavy, but it also seems light. It's a weird, beautiful type of balance. It seems like yin and yang. So let's see what cards we get for this new moon and what it's going to bring us, what wisdom it's giving to us. So we've got the Wheel. It says delays are over, sudden or unexpected good luck, a new car or travel. A lot of us will be traveling. A lot of us will be going new places. Some of us will not be going to a physical new place, but we will be going to a mental new place in new state of mind. Meaning we may have been in a super dark place mentally, and we're kind of emerging out of that dark place because we're starting to get signs and synchronicities that are leading us towards more clarity. So if you have been waiting for something, some sense of mental clarity or some sense of physical clarity or physical direction, you're gonna get it. Let's also see what we got here. 6 of Autumn. This says the good you do comes back to you, an unexpected inflow of money, borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. Some of you guys are going to get a check in the mail. Some of you guys are getting an increased pay. Some of you guys are getting a promotion. Some of you guys are getting a scholarship. If you've been waiting for that money to hit your pockets, it's going to be hitting your pockets within the next, I want to say 3 weeks, because it's a new moon and we're kind of waiting for the full moon to be completion. But I also want to give a little grace period for an extra week. But money is coming in to you, and it's going to be a little bit more than you usually get, or it's going to be something random. Like it's going to be something random. Like maybe you put in for a claim a year ago or 2 years ago from a car accident or something. You're going to be getting that money very soon. Also see borrowing wisely or repaying a debt. You guys may be getting a home loan approved. You could be getting a car loan approved too. Overall, see pretty good things about money for you guys, and it seems like Jupiter is working in our favor. Justice. Take the time to review the details carefully. You will win in the end. Fair and objective decisions. So something is coming to you that you're going to have to balance and look at with an objective standpoint. Subjective is more so when you only see it from your eyes, yourself, and you're looking at it, really closely. But objective is when you're looking at it from afar. You're getting more of insight about what's happening. And I feel like right now you may be reaching a decision that you have to make, and it's a little hard for you to do it because you're a little bit too close. So take a step back, see if there are pros and cons in this situation, and if the cons are worth it and if the pros are worth it, and then you can make a decision from there. There is a balancing scale that I'm seeing, literally, which is the same thing for the Justice card, and the scale is kind of like in between. It's like either decision that you make, it's not going to be terrible, it's not going to be horrible, it's not going to be bad, like really bad for you. It's just there's something to learn on each side of the scale, and sometimes you're leading more to this on the right side, and then sometimes you're leading more to the left side, and then it's like you can't really decide because they both have cons, they both have pros, and you're trying to figure out, okay, which side, which direction is the best one for me to go in. Honestly, you can learn a lot from both directions. You really just need to follow your heart on this one. If you do that, then you'll make the right decision. And also, whatever decision you make, don't beat yourself up. We are experiencing and experimenting in life. I always call life an experiment because we're really just trying out anything and seeing what works. And if we keep beating ourselves up about things not working out exactly the way that we saw it, we stop realizing that we are actually human and it's okay to make mistakes. It's just like people say things about cats like, oh, if they jump, they're always going to land on their feet. Not all cats land on their feet, and that's okay. It doesn't make them less of a cat. Why? I don't understand the metaphors that I see through my psychic abilities. It's actually really weird. It really throws me off, not gonna lie. 2 of Autumn. It says bring fun into everything that you do, juggling multiple priorities or jobs, and exceptional talent for multitasking. So you guys are going to be picking up on more tasks than you're used to in your normal routine. You're going to be juggling a lot of responsibilities. You're going to be trying to manage. You're actually going to have to pick up the slack of someone else. This could be a coworker, this could be a spouse, this could be a parent. You picking up a lot of slack that your parent is supposed to be handling, or like whatever the case is, you're picking up a lot of slack that someone else typically would be doing those tasks, but now you're having to do it because maybe they're out on vacation, maybe they are sick, maybe they are checking out something for you, maybe you're just taking a moment to think away from them. Like whatever the case is, you're doing something that they typically would do, and you kind of have to right now. It's like this pressure to do that thing, and it's not just you having pressure in your mind, it's actual real pressure that you have to do whatever they were doing. You have to pick it up, you have to carry that load that they usually carry. And then I want to pick some affirmations. I try to do them in the beginning, but I felt led to do it just now. I actually wasn't even going to do it at all. So let's see. I am cosmic. So this just tells me that you can handle all the responsibilities you're going to have to manage right now. You're able to do it as long as you keep working with the spiritual realm and you say, you know, God, I need your support right now. I need your guidance. And you can be led towards that guidance and that support that you need. Keep in mind that God speaks to us many different ways, through animals, through other strangers and other people, through family members that we don't resonate very well with, but they say one thing and we're like, wow, like, I'm highly impressed you said that. Like, usually I don't resonate with what you're saying, but I hear this message that you're giving. Those are huge messages that you should listen to, especially when it comes from someone you don't like, but you've heard that message before, and then they say it and you're like, okay, this is a clear sign that this is a sign, because I don't even like this person, I wouldn't even listen to this person. So they're sending it through a uncommon channel to be dramatic about it, basically. Like, I've sent this message to you a million times, you're not getting it, so I'm going to send it to the least expected person. It's pretty cool when they do that, not gonna lie. Then we have I am brave. So there's something that you're gonna do right now, and within the next 3 weeks, it's gonna have to be pretty brave. I want to say within the next 2 weeks, to really be able to say, I can manage this, I can do this, I am ready to step up to the plate, I'm ready to manage, you know, I'm ready to manage, and I'm gonna do it with a smile on my face, because I know that I can handle this. Like, I know that I'm capable of this, and I feel like I'm being trusted by the divine to have the capabilities of handling something that is bigger than me. And then let's see from this deck. This one says traveling. So some of you guys are going to be traveling. Either you're going to be traveling or someone else is going to be traveling that lives with you, or maybe your job, like a lot of people from your job is going to be traveling. Maybe you are preparing to travel, you're putting forth money to travel. Maybe someone's hitting you up, hey, I want to travel in a year from now, and I want to start planning it out. Let's go on a cruise. Let's go to, I don't know, let's go to Miami, something, I don't know. Whatever the case is, this is good. This is definitely a good sign, especially with traveling being upright. This tells me that travel is worth it, that it would be a great time to... Oh, this is the second time we got travel, by the way, guys. It said a new car or travel in the beginning, and like I said, it could be traveling mindsets, traveling realms, traveling dimensions, like mentally. And this is just overall a good sign. Go ahead, pack your bags, or release whatever baggage you have going on in your mind so that you can travel lightly, you know. Let's see, we're gonna pick this card. It says the burden. Okay, guys, so in the other reading that I did, it said something about like you know, we are becoming advocates, we are becoming the voice of those that have no voice, and it can be quite a burden, but it is something that we have to be brave enough to do, because if we're not speaking up and we're seeing wrong being done, we are a bystander, we are a part of the problem. And there's too many bystanders going on, especially in America. There needs to be less bystanders and more advocates and more people speaking up, regardless of what they're scared of losing, to be honest. Like, I know some people think I'm protecting myself by not saying anything, but you're really not. You're not protecting your peace as much as you think you are. Turning in, this is a good time to document dreams. This is a good time to meditate and document what your meditations are saying. This is also a good time to turn in with others, like get into a community where they do stuff for the mind, body, and spirit, and have that support with that community where you can provide information, they can also provide information to you. This is also really good to just be in quiet sometimes, sitting outside by yourself, shutting up, or listening to music in the car, driving by yourself. Maybe if you always go with other people, this is a good time for you to go by yourself to a certain place. Some of us, we go through things too, and we keep going to places instead of just sitting down, being in our own quiet, in our own space, and dealing with the stuff. The longer you take to be in the quiet, the harder it's going to be to quiet down your mind. The harder it's going to be to regain good health, because you are pulling in so much energy from other people, and this energy doesn't quite match who you are, so you are being dishonest with your vibrations. This is also a clear sign. Not only are you turning in, but you're needing to slow down right now, and things are going to get a little bit challenging. So if you can right now, I would take that break that you've been led to take. Some of you guys are going to end up getting sick, and it's really not because of germs. It's because you're not taking care of your body. It's because you're not resting, because you're always on the go. You're trying to improve 24/7. Sometimes we really just need to sit where we are and take in all the great things that are happening for us, and stop chasing things as much as we are, because it's putting us through a negative state of mind, a thirsty state of mind, where we never feel like our thirst is being quenched. So sit there, recall your blessings, slow down, let it simmer. I always say let it simmer, because we are always so focused on the next thing. What's the next thing? What's the next thing? And really, we need to be realizing that slowing down is also a phase. It's also important. It's just as important as speeding up. It's just as important as completing a goal. Slowing down is so important. And with the season, when the seasons get colder and we see all the animals hibernate and stuff outside in the wild, we need to kind of do that too. Like, get into the hermit mode, where we are in the house more often, and we are recuperating our energy and rebalancing our energy, so that when next time we go out, we are replenished. And especially in American culture, it's taught to keep going, to be on the grind, and it's just not healthy. It's not healthy at all. Chasing something that, you know, you get it and then you're like, oh, I need to chase something else, is really an unhealthy mindset. If you can just simmer and sit in what you have and what you're doing already, and how big of a deal it is already, then you will be so grateful for that next phase of your life. You will be able to take in the celebration of what's happening next for you. But if you cannot sit where you are and celebrate your successes where you are, it is a huge sign that it may be difficult for you to do that once you actually get what you think you're chasing, because it's actually not that you're chasing. It's the validation from yourself that you're chasing. It's the affirmation from yourself that you're chasing. It's the peace within yourself that you're chasing, and you're never going to find that if you're always chasing something outside of you. There's no need to chase anything outside of you when you have everything that you need within. God equipped us with everything we need within, and if you can see that, then you'll feel a lot more blessed each and every day. I'm gonna pick one more card and then we'll see. Harmony. So obviously, what we just said, you want to find peace within yourself, you need to look within yourself. You want to find peace outside of yourself, you still need to look within yourself, because that's where it starts. We project every day. We're projecting whatever we feel inside is often what we're going to see on the outside as well. If we are discombobulated on the inside, we're only going to see chaos on the outside. So collect your peace, find it, look within yourself, and you can obtain it. You can harness it, you can channel it, you can strengthen it even. So look within yourself, figure out what you're battling, the darkness that you're battling, heal that darkness. You guys can purchase my book, Healer's Break to Heal. It's on Amazon if you want to. It's also on my website, and I will sign the ones on my website for you guys and write little notes in the book for you if you want to buy it from there. But that book really helps people forgive themselves, other people, and find a level of self-worth, self-love, and affirmation that is incredibly powerful. I've had people who have purchased multiple copies within a year, multiple copies within 2-3 years, and I'm like, you know, you're really doing that self-work, and it's not easy. Like, you really have to figure out what your subconscious is telling you and what you're carrying every day. Heal that mindset so that you can live a more harmonious life, a more peaceful life. And I'm not gonna say it's gonna help you find all your peace, but it's damn sure gonna help you find a lot of it. That book is really powerful, and I tell everyone that Spirit helped me write that book. Sometimes I read it and I'm like, what the heck? Like, I read it over and over again and I'm like, what the heck? I wrote this? Like, it's shocking to me to see how the divine uses us as a vessel to get out a message. And it's powerful to me. So if you are looking to heal, looking to forgive, looking to love yourself more, go through the journey with Healers Break to Heal. The book is found on Amazon, and you will find that you are taking your personal power back. And I truly believe that the way to take your power back is through self-love and through self-care. And that's exactly what's in that book. Thank you guys so much for watching. Be sure to share this with anybody that you think is interested in it. Comment down below. You can put butterflies and crows and any spirit animal that resonates with you right now, and I will comment back to you. Love you, and see you in another video. Bye.